Right now, you're probably sitting at your desk looking at the clock, thinking to yourself, is this the day that I leave? Is this the day that I escape? But what's holding me back? Is it fear? Is it self-doubt? Is it uncertainty? By the end of this video, I'm going to give you the step-by-step process of what I've done to build and scale million-dollar businesses in 1 year. I'm a 5th grade dropout. I taught myself how to read and write at the age of 23. I'm not a special person. I just work really hard and I plan even harder. My goal is for you to escape and live in that purpose that you were meant to live in. But in order to do that, you got to follow these steps in this video. I guarantee you this video is going to be a game changer for you. Follow these steps and watch what happens to your life. The first thing is you have to stop thinking like an employee. Someone who clocks in and clocks out. Someone who clocks in and is okay with being told what to do. You have to develop this mindset. Like right now, by the end of this video, you are developing this mindset of an owner. So now you're thinking about what skills do I have that somebody can pay me for right now, not in the future, in this hypothetical place where it never happens. No, right now. We're making a plan right now for you to escape. What most people do is they just say, you know what? I'm frustrated. I'm mad. My boss just pissed me off. I'm done with it. And they walk out. Now they got to think about their bills. Now they got to think about the bills that come with the business. Now they got to think about all of the things that come with entrepreneurship instead of doing this one thing right here. I'm not talking about you going out building this huge business. No. I'm talking about you taking a skill right now and that somebody would pay you for. Are you good at marketing? Are you good at sales? Are you good at talking with people? How can you approach a business owner and say, hey, I can do this for you and you pay me for it? Not go out and build this whole big business like most people tell you to do. No, I'm not telling you to do that. My goal was to help you escape like right now in the next 3 months. You're escaping and you're making double than what you're making right now. But you got to start thinking different. And the next thing you got to do is build a plan. Build a plan. Like a real plan. Set a deadline. What is that deadline? I always tell people this right here. This is my favorite thing. When I'm coaching somebody or I'm training somebody through a process of building out their business or chasing their dreams, I say do in 3 months what takes people years. So you're going to condense down 3 months. You're going to condense down an entire year inside of 3 months. What does that look like? Thinking about the end in mind. What does your life look like in 1 year from now? What does your life look like? And now we're going to reverse engineer every step of that. And it takes time. That's why I said we're not just jumping ship. You need that money right now. Right now, we ain't going nowhere. We staying because you need that money for now. We think about a year from now. What does your life look like? How much do you make a year? Do you make 50,000? Then okay, now we need to look like, what does 100,000 look like? Do you make 100,000? What does 150, $200,000 look like? And we start building those skills. So remember, I just now said, think about the skills you have or skills now that you need to develop so somebody can pay you what you're worth. But we're setting a deadline. In 3 months, you're done. But what does your life look like? After you get the owner mindset and you set a plan, now it's time to start mastering that skill. Like working for free. This is what most people don't do. And this is what I tell people all the time. Show your value, give your value, always pour out, give. Why? The more you give, the more you are going to get back. So you find 1 or 2 people and you help them for free. Why? Because business owners hang out with business owners. My friends now that I hang out with, they're business owners. Our conversations, they're about money. When somebody comes into my circle, I make sure they're good. Oh, this is your first business? I got you. I got your client over here. I got your client over here. I got your client over here, because they know what it's like to be in business. But this is the time that you start mastering that skill. And I always use marketing and lead generation. Why? Because most businesses don't know how to market or generate leads into their business, which all it is connecting with people. You've solved that one problem for a business, and now you have your own business. We're not talking about a brick and mortar and doing all these different things. No. We're solving one problem, and we're going to master that better than anybody else. I was sitting down yesterday with a business owner, and he told me this crazy statistic that I didn't even know about. He said, if you do 17 or 18 minutes a day in one lane, doing one thing every single day, by the end of the year, you're better than 98% of the people on this planet. When he said that, I didn't even know it was like that. Just that easy. Not even 20 minutes a day of being focused in doing one thing, that makes you that much better than everybody on the planet almost. So after you get done mastering that skill, now we burn the boats and we make a commitment. Remember how I said doing 3 months would take people years, and make a commitment? Now we are setting a real commitment down, where it's like, no matter what, this is going to happen. Like, we're not playing with it now. Most people play around with their life. They play around with their time, and they play around with their words. They're okay with doing this right here. This year, I'm going to build a business. That business is going to be amazing. I'm going to do so many different things. But they never set a plan. They never truly make a commitment. By the end of this video, make a commitment, like right now, like your life is changing right now. Write it in the comment section right now. Set that goal, set that time, make that commitment. Most people don't do that. That's why there's no such thing as competition. I'll say that again. There's no such thing as competition, and there is no such thing as you not winning. The only thing that you can guarantee you not winning is you not getting into the game. The game of entrepreneurship is cold. Like, it's amazing because you get to write your own paycheck. You start to see being at work is a trap if you are somebody who likes to work, somebody who likes to think. Why? Why? Because the more you work in the right direction with the right commitments and deadlines, you write your own paycheck. Before I started recording this video right here, I'm on an app right now called Flip that I'm blowing up. I recorded 10 videos this week on Monday. Yesterday, I recorded 5 videos. This morning, I recorded 2 or 3 videos. Soon as this video is over, I'm going to be recording more videos. Why? Because that app pays a lot of money just for posting videos. So in between making this right here, which is my long form content, this is my dig deep content, this is me really getting into your face, let me show you how to build a business content, I'm on other platforms putting in work and time. I'm making money over there. I have 2 businesses offline, and I'm making content right here to build this up. Why? Because the more time and effort that you put into right now building something, and now we're talking about you setting a commitment, building a thing, being in a thing, you're going to get those rewards because you're willing to put that time and effort in. But most people won't even make a commitment. I believe there's one more thing I got for you. Yeah. The last thing is get help. Like, get real help. This is how you know who's going to be with you for the long term or who's going to be in your way. And most people won't do this thing right here. I want you to pick up the phone. The last 5, 10 people that you had conversations with. I want you to think about those conversations. I want you to see if that person is actually motivating you to do better in your life or taking down your energy. Then I want you to call them and say, you know what? I'm thinking about starting this business. Don't say anything else and just listen to what they say. Maybe one person out of 10 is going to be like, I got your back. Everyone else is going to be like, and those are the people that you got to move out of your life. Why? Why? Because you're going on this journey that you've never been before. You're doing this thing that you've never done before. So now you've got to become a new person. So now it's time to cut the fat. But again, most people won't do it. That's why business owners never have a problem finding employees, because everything that I'm telling you right now is not something that I read. It's something that I wrote down. So I'm prepared right now, but this is something that I live. Most entrepreneurs think like this. I'm going to hire this person to work for me. Will you work for me? Will you give your life away? Yes, I will give my life away, boss. But that's not you anymore. I want you to do this right here. I want you to take the time after this video, which is right now, and I want you to write below your deadline and write down 2 to 3 skills that somebody will pay you for, or that you are going to develop over the next 3 months. Set the deadline and get to work.